Hi there. Today I'm going to try to work on a piece of burl to make a box. This kind of confused me in the beginning with wood turning, that they always called anything with a lid that closed a box. I don't know why they don't call it a jar, a lidded jar, whatever, they call it a box. But I did just go to a symposium recently and there was a demonstration on how to do it. I'm hoping I can remember everything that I learned in the symposium. I guess we'll find out. But I did find a small piece of a burl here, and then I have a dark piece to do a little bit of a finial on the top. So hopefully it'll come out pretty. I'm learning, so we'll get there. Okay, let's try to get this thing done. Since this is the shape of a spindle, it's okay to start with the spindle gouge to get this. So let's go. Okay, that might give you a better view. I now switch from a spindle gouge to a round carbide tip. I'm wondering why everything feels different. I don't have my step stool. Again, I'm noticing I forgot to take my rings off. I don't know why. I've done that for the last two projects. Sorry, I will try to remember next time. The carbide tip is held straight on. It is not on an angle like a bowl gouge would be. It is a straight on tool. I've now switched to a square carbide tip to make my tenon. All right, so what I did was I changed the part of the chuck that grips the wood. I changed it to the smaller circumference. So now, so I'm going to put the tailstop just to be safer. Oh, this is going to be gorgeous. This wood is insanely beautiful. All right. I've now switched to a parting tool to make my cut between the top and the bottom of the box. Okay, so now I'm going to drill just a small hole in for with the Forstner bit this is going to be the top of the box. And I want it to be able to come over the top of the bottom. So I'm going to drill a small hole as a guide. I just wanted to do basically the depth of the Forstner bit. That was it. Now it's just a matter of smoothing out the inside to make it look finished. So now I don't think I want to do any more on this until I get the bottom done. I left this flat so that it sits flush. The rest of it is slightly rounded. Okay, so we're going to put that there. I should have cut a tenon on this end while it was out. I didn't even think about it. That was really silly. This way I would have been able to tell if I had it perfectly straight, but actually I can do is put the live center back in, and that'll give me the center. Line it up. Do it slightly big. I don't want to. Okay, well, let's see. How close is that to?
Now begins the never-ending process of cutting and fitting and cutting and fitting until you get the bottom to fit perfectly into the top. I'm now using a 1/2 inch Foster bit. It's just a little bit smaller than the one for the top was. Now I'll start the process of cleaning the bottom half out.
Okay, now I have a new tool. It's going to be my first time trying it. And this is a hollowing tool to hollow out the inside of a bowl or jar in this case. I do not like it at all. Nope, don't like it. want to do is make the shape of the outside of the box. Shape the outside. And this can have a little hole because I want to drill a hole in there and put a finial. So let's just do our shaping here.
Now for the sanding, I'll start with 80 grit, go to 200, go to 400, and then 600. Time to smooth over the top and prep it for the finial. Now I have to finish off the bottom, make it pretty. Now on to the finial. Ready to sand, and then I will use the parting tool to cut it off so it can be glued onto the top. I'll use the same routine of sanding, going from 80 to 200 to 400 to 600.
Let's put some polyacrylic on this and see how beautiful the color combos go.
I used CA glue to attach the finial to the top. Alrighty, let that dry.
Now, I'm not putting it where they join together. I'm not putting it on the lip and the tenon, because I'm afraid that it will make the wood swell and then they won't fit together anymore.
If you enjoyed my video, please hit like and subscribe so that YouTube will continue to share my videos.